ladies. How are you guys doing tonight? It is live at 5 on a Tuesday. I'm Charlene Bauer, and we have so much to talk about as normal. I mean, why would you think anything different? But we just finished our 4 o'clock Ask Charlene call, where today's subject was the 15-minute lesson was on hand signals. Stop, come forward, go back, little bits, passenger, driver, winching, winch in, winch out, stop, little bits, right? What did I miss? Oh, you got 3 more people behind you. We were passing a group. You got 3 more people behind you. You got 2 more people, 1 person. I'm the last person. And then we had the Charlene hand signals. Ah! Just kidding. Don't ever use that one. It really throws panic into your driver. But the biggest one that we have is ballerina. So this is the Ladies Off-Road Network ballerina hand signal. And that means be a ballerina. Be gentle. Be kind to your rocks and your vehicle. And with that being said, I have to think, you know who you are. I got a yellow tutu for our next ballerina act. It's been sitting here for a while because I wasn't sure who sent the tutu, but she finally admitted to it. So thank you very much for the yellow tutu. I will break it out when it is time to have some fun with you guys. Oh my gosh, so awesome, so much fun. I was listening to church on the way back from Sedona this weekend, and it was a football guy, of course, because it's Super Bowl weekend, and of course that's what happens. And so he was like all motivational, and he's like talking about how as a coach, you know, as a player, he was this, and then he became a coach, and then he started coaching coaches. And he remembered something from one of the trainings that he went to as a coach. And the guy that was up there saying something said, hey, if all you are doing is teaching people a skill set, you are completely missing an opportunity to enrich a life. And I really started thinking about that, and I'm like, bing, oh my gosh, that is Ladies Off-Road Network. As we continue to define what it is, even 6 years later after starting it by accident, that's what's happening. Like, my goal is to give you guys the toolkit, right? To give you the opportunity to make sure that you have the skill set in order to go out and get coached to be amazing off-roaders out there past what you already have the skill set for. But what would we be doing if we didn't enrich ourselves, our heart, and our mind at the exact same time? And so super excited to have that in the moment of this is what Ladies Off-Road Network is as we continue to move it forward and have more fun every single time that we get together. Which I haven't seen anybody's coloring calendar posted yet. Yes. So make sure that you guys print out the February coloring calendar. Color it. It doesn't have to be orange like Roxy's is orange. It can be whatever color you want. So make sure that you guys grab onto that. And then we will be looking for a March coloring contest vehicle here shortly. So keep your eyes open for that as well. It's coming. What else is coming is our 2 5-day opportunities in March. They are coming extremely quickly. Quicker than I thought, until I looked at the calendar and went, oh, how about that? So March 2nd to the 6th is the first one, and March 23rd to the 27th is the second one. 5 days of rad women together, having a great time, learning off-road. All the way from hands-on in the office, hands-on right outside, hands-on in the dirt, hands-on all over the place. Like, you'll end up coming away with so many pro tips and so much knowledge base that sometimes it's even hard to process what you just learned. And you're like, oh my gosh, this really just happened. It is my job to push you. Let's not forget this. It is my job to push you. But at the same time, it's my job to make sure that you have the confidence to do what you are doing. So as you come and you hang out and you're part of these 5-day opportunities, the real big piece that you walk away with is, I can do it. I can go on that trail ride with my friends, and I have the confidence that I can actually make this happen. I can do this. I can walk up to my spotter and say, this is the line that I want to take. Can you make sure my tire goes just like this? Yes. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. So I always get questions, do I have to have a vehicle? The answer is no, you do not need to have a vehicle. You can just show up, you can fly in. We always end up having passenger seats. It works out rad. It's actually more fun from what I hear from the East Coast ladies. They're like, I prefer just to fly in. I get to jump seats all week and get to meet new people and see different vehicles and everything. I'm like, heck yeah, that's rad. So you can do either way. You can do it however you want to do it, however you feel most comfortable. You can tent camp. It's glamping. You get a shower and toilet. Or you can stay at the hotel down the street. There's all kinds of options. Life is about options. We have those for you. If you have food challenges, we 100% acknowledge them, manage them, and make it work. So those 5 days are packed with funness and all levels of off-road thought process and friendships. So I hope that you guys will take advantage of those. Please, please, please. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to let me know so that we can get that going on. All right. Also in March, March 19th. March 19th is our very first Saturday social. So back in 2020, do you remember those days? Like way back then? In 2019, how about we talk about 2019 as a little brighter light? We were rolling into 2020 strong. We were having our networking events. We were having 30 networking events across the country all at the exact same time. It was insane. It was awesome. It was special. This is when you girls get together and you are able to hang out with each other within your local area and introduce other ladies to Ladies Off-Road Network and the education that goes with it. And then, boosh, just like that, the light switch went off and we went to online everything. It's been a long time, but we got to get back out. This is our second attempt at trying to get back out at doing in-person opportunities for you guys. And we want to start it off as strong as possible. So if you would like to be a hostess of one of our Saturday socials, we have one in March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. We have one every month. But these first 3 months we're working on right now to get our hostesses set up for March, April, and May. They are currently open for you to register. And I appreciate it. You are not on your own. In fact, probably completely the opposite for all my A-type personalities. We are a team. We are a team. So I'm going to send you exactly what you need. I'm going to send you all the paperwork. I'm going to send you the outline. You're going to tell me exactly where you guys are going to meet. You're my boots on the ground. You are my boots on the ground. You're my person to person, right? But I'm even going to be online with you the entire time. So I'll be on a call with you, meaning you can bop in at any moment. So if somebody asks you a question, whoosh, you can be right there with me. And I can answer it for you. It's not like you're on your own. So we have all of that, and we have this rad game that we're going to play. I'm really excited about this. Should I explain it now? No, I'm going to explain it next time. But it's a rad game. Now, you can join us online. So I do feel like some people are still not ready to be around people, groups, or maybe you're just in an area where there isn't many people, which happens. That's fine. So you can join us online. We will have online hosts for our Saturday socials as well. You can play the game and you can participate. So I really want people to do this in person. That is the goal of the Saturday social, but I do want to make sure that we have that opportunity for those that want to be online to still be successful and meet other people. Now, you're not going to meet people in your local area. Now you're meeting people across the country, which we do every Tuesday at 4 o'clock. But it is one way in order for you to do it. I'll explain the game now. Okay, so really quick, and then I'll get into the details later, is there will be 20 questions. These 20 questions will be given to every hostess. They'll go into a salad bowl, because that's what we use around here. We use grandma's salad bowl. So pull one of your salad bowls out, and you'll cut them up, and then they'll be numbered. and the guest will pull one out. And on that paper will be a question. And it could be as simple as, what is Warren's logo color? Anybody? Anybody? Yeah, pretty simple, right? And so you put red down. Well, in order to get into a national drawing, we're going to have national drawings on that next Tuesday of winners of goodies that we will ship out. Then you have to submit your answer to the group. So it turns up as red. Well, if there happens to be 3 or 4 people standing there, or however many, 10 people standing there, and you guys all have a conversation and everybody learns that Warren's logo color is red, then you all have the opportunity to log in and put in red. So if you're working together as a group, that's awesome. That's what we want, right? So that's super simple. How about we say, what does GMRS mean? I just saw it on GMFRS. What does that mean? And you're like, I don't know. All right, so that's one where maybe you guys really have to have a conversation. And I'm going to push you not to Google it right away. Don't Google it right away. At least have a conversation about it. Everybody get a guess at it. And then Google it and figure out the answer. Because at the end of the day, I want you to find the answer. And I'll have the answer sheet also. So if maybe we get into like a lockers question and you're wondering, well, that doesn't really make sense, Charlene. This is when you grab me, you just bounce online really fast. I'm sitting right there and I will help explain the answer. I will be there to help you with that question. So very cool, interactive. Ladies Offer Network is all about education. It's all about learning. So this is another one of those times when you can be successful. So that is our March 19th Saturday social. We're taking hostesses right now, and then you guys will start seeing the marketing come out for it for your local area so that you can join in and help out with that. Very awesome. 2 more things. The one thing I do want to mention is many of you saw the post today from Tread Lightly, and I am very honored to be able to be on the board of directors for Tread Lightly. Last year, 2 Novembers ago is how I want to say it. 2 Novembers ago, we had our leadership meeting, and the girls there said, hey, Charlene, we want to be more involved in Tread Lightly. And I'm like, okay, no problem. So on a Sunday morning, I reached out to Danielle, who was my main contact at Tread Lightly for years. And her and I put together a meeting with Matt that very next week. And we had a great meeting about, hey, how can Ladies Offer Network support Tread Lightly? How can we do something together? We ended up having 43 new members, I think was the number, and 32 new tread trainers. Now that's a big deal because now these are ladies that are certified to go on and continue that message out into the group. So with that being said, this year we put together another program that is even more significant in order to get more tread trainers and to help out with their projects of collecting trash and on the ground projects. So that's cool, right? But the board of directors nomination is very internal, and it's a great group of industry people from not just the off-road industry, but also the hunting industry, the hiking industry, everybody that goes out on the trails, like everybody that is a part of it. So I'm very proud to be in that position where I can be a part of a team that's already making such a huge difference and be able to put in my 2 cents for whatever it will be worth, or with my opportunities and the background of what's worked and what hasn't worked and how can we support in different ways as well. So very exciting for that. Very happy about that. And we'll see what we can do. We'll see how we can make a difference well in that position. So yeah, yes, I know. Everybody, very cool. Very cool, very cool. So that is the Tread Lightly board of directors. A lot of people don't understand or realize, I guess the word is realize, that my very first ever land use project I did in 1992. 1992. I was 16 years old. I'd just gotten my driver's license. As the 96 dB. Who knows what 96 dB challenge is? That's where your motorcycles, your off-road vehicles cannot make more sound than 96 decibels out of the exhaust pipe. And it was a big deal. It was a big deal. Aftermarket pipes were loud. Everybody was angry. Everything was out of control. And so this law passed that said no off-road vehicle can be louder than 96 decibels, dBs. And Blue Ribbon Coalition at the time was the big dog, and they took on this project. And Chris Carter, who owns Motion Pro, which is all the throttle cables, clutch cables, and accessories, is a family friend. And so he was really big into this project. And I was just 16. And he's like, so you want a project? I'm like, yeah, what can I do? And so we made these cork boards and put them up at motorcycle shops all over the Bay Area, San Francisco Bay Area. I don't even know how my parents allowed me to drive all over the Bay and put these up. Like 20 minutes between Palo Alto and San Mateo was like super far. It was a big deal back then. Now I drive all over the country, but then that was a big deal. And so I drove all over the Bay and put these cork boards up in motorcycle shops, and then once a week I would go to Motion Pro and fax. I would fax over all the Blue Ribbon information to each of the motorcycle shops to put them up on the cork boards. Remember, this is how we communicated in the 90s. And so that's how that went down. It was really cool. So that was one of my first projects in land use, was back in 1992. And from there did a lot of different opportunities throughout the years in the motorcycle industry. I was in the motorcycle industry from then 1994 all the way up until 2003, 2004 is when I went into the magazine business, which was still side-by-side action, so it was still technically in the motorcycle industry, but came into four-wheel drive world in 2009 with Bauer Media. I know, 27 years. I buy the blonde, ladies. Buy the blonde. All right. With that being said, the last 6 years have been all about Ladies Off-Road Network. Ladies Off-Road Network is now running about 30 projects. Yeah. So have grace with me, but also my leadership team, who I'm meeting with next, and we're going to work on this and the juggling of 30 different projects that are going on, and the excitement that is around all of them. And there's some big stuff going on, you guys. There's some secrets on the wings. There's some excitement coming in the future. But right now, what I need you guys to concentrate on, please, number one, take advantage of these 5-day opportunities in March. I cannot stress this enough. Take advantage of the 5-day opportunities in March. Number two, help Hostess a Saturday social. Doesn't matter which month. Help Hostess a Saturday social. And attend if you are not hostessing this in March. All right? So even if you're attending online, attend somehow. And encourage others in your area to do the same. So those are 2 things I need you guys to focus on right now. We're going to focus on all 30 things and keep this juggling going. I don't think I can even juggle. I don't think I can. But I'll tell you what. I can. Let's see though. Let's see. This looks like the most logical thing to try without killing anything. Oh my gosh. So these are so funny because they have all kinds of stuff on the different sides, like, hey, what's wrong with your vehicle? And you just roll the dice. And it says wiring harness, new engine, map sensor, low fuel pressure, thermostat. All right, so let's see. Can I do it? Oh no. How do you even? No, not at all. Not at all. Completely unsafe. We're going to break something. Mom's getting mad already. I'm about ready to break something. Okay. So, recap. Completely honored to be on the board of directors for Tread Lightly. Very exciting. I'm also on the SEMA Businesswomen's Network. select committee. We have a leadership conference coming up. If you guys would like to have more information on that, reach out to me directly. February coloring. I want to see your coloring. Make sure you get your coloring up there, and then watch for the March option to come up here pretty quick. 5 days in March, right? In the beginning and at the end, pick one and come. Hostess is for Saturday social. March, April, and May are now open. Please pick one and Hostess for us. Yeah, we got this. We got this. And remember, Ladies Off Road Network is not just here to coach. That's my number one job, right? Is to give you all the tools to be a badasser off-roader. Bigger, better, badasser. Remember, that's our theme for 2022. Bigger, better, badasser. But it's also to make sure that we're enriching your bigger scene as well. So make sure that if there's something that you need, that you're always reaching out, and we're here to help you. With that, have a great Tuesday night. Have a great week, and I will see you guys online. Bye.